Over 200 volunteers are ready in the case the Emergency Reception Center at McArthur Island is activated, and both the city and TNRD say they're keeping a watchful eye on the out-of-control wildfires near Spences Bridge. The city of Kamloops held a mock activation of the center on Wednesday to provide some of the center's 120 new volunteers this year with training and to offer reporters a glimpse behind the curtain. City of Kamloops officials said the center will be ready at a moment's notice.
We're aware that some folks in the media have been pulled away to Spences Bridge even, so we keep an eye on that and keep an eye on the BC emergency info, yeah, we're just prepared to receive folks when we need to. Of course, it's important for us to be ready to go on a moment's notice. We never know for sure when something's going to happen or necessarily the size. So an event like Merritt, when it flooded in 2021, is a really good example of a large amount of evacuees, and we needed to stand up really quickly.
Volunteers connect evacuees with services by interviewing them and determining how they can be helped to meet their needs, including food, lodging, and clothing. The TNRD said with little relief expected in the coming forecast, alerts and orders could be sent out in the next few days as wildfire incidents continue to evolve.
Definitely a concern is early next week. We do expect the weather pattern to have a pretty dramatic shift. This kind of heat wave looks like it is going to collapse, and when that happens, it can have pretty dramatic results, typically with increased wind and erratic wind at that. So not to say that there isn't concern in the next few days, but certainly a lot of eyes are looking to early next week for what that change in the weather does, particularly in areas where we already have fire on the landscape. So certainly Spences Bridge is going to be a concern, but anywhere else where we have fire start between now and then could see an increase in activity.
The city of Kamloops said it's one of 3 communities in BC piloting a program that streamlines lodging services for evacuees. For Castnet Kamloops, I'm Josh Dawson.